I want to welcome everyone that's joining us for the FileCenter 10 beta video. Just going to go through what is going to be brand new. But first of all, we want to thank you for joining our beta team. The first thing is that if you have expressed an interest to be a beta user and you haven't had a chance to download it, you're going to go out here to the www.lucian.com/downloads beta.html website. This link will be good until May 15th. So if you're watching this video and it's after May 15th, then you won't be able to get in on the beta. Just contact our sales team and we'll be able to help you out there. By being a part of the beta team, what we're asking for you to do is just to report all issues or bugs to the email address support@lucian.com, and just make sure that you mention that you're a beta user for version 10. The enhancements for any enhancements or new features, go ahead and send those over to me directly, kevin@lucian.com, and that can be at any point of time that you're doing that. I collect all of those and put those into a tool that our development team has the ability to come in and see, and then I track who requests it so that later on I can mention to you whether or not that's coming out or when that is going to come out. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into just really quickly. I want to talk about what is new when it comes to the FileCenter 10 product. What we're going to be looking at here is that we will actually have basically there's a new edition. So right now we have FileCenter Standard and Pro. The standard version is actually going to be renamed to be FileCenter Home, just that you're aware of that. But the new edition is called FileCenter Pro Plus. We're excited to announce that this new edition with premium features that's basically going to streamline your workflow and put that little extra bit of polish on your documents. Some of the features below that you'll see in the grid, like when you go out to the link that you see here on my screen, right under where it says what's new in FileCenter 10, there's a website that you can actually go to see a list of all the new features and what each edition is going to include. But some of the features below that will be available exclusively just to the Pro Plus edition. If you'd like to upgrade, obviously, your current standard or professional license to the Pro Plus edition, you can reach out to me directly on that. The second thing is that we're going to be, you'll notice that there's an updated interface. We've really modernized the interface and ribbon. You've got a number of themes available that you can actually change to be different colors there as well. And so that will be something that will also be available. Also, with this interface, you're also going to be able to auto-collapse the ribbon bar so that it only shows when you click on a tab. So there's some of those things. You can also display the icons in a smaller, as a smaller icon set, so that maybe if you want more real estate on the software itself, then you can do so. We do have a new PDF editor. FileCenter 10 is going to include this updated PDF editor, and for FileCenter Professional and Pro Plus users, you'll also gain new features like the ability to redact information or apply bait stamps to PDF files. You can add headers and footers and page numbering. You can edit the PDF text and images built right into it. You can build forms, add text, insert images and watermarks. And so those are some of those things that are going to be new, and we're going to show some of those today. The next one is automatic image cleanup. This is going to be a Pro Plus feature, and basically for new scans or existing PDF documents, FileCenter can now automatically fix common scanning issues on a document-wide basis. So basically that includes to be able to deskew or despeckle. You can also remove black borders and remove hole punch marks. And so you'll just be able to use that cleanup button to be able to do that. And we're going to demonstrate that obviously today. There's going to be some more conversion options. So basically, you'll be able to go in and convert an image format like a PDF to a TIFF or a JPEG, PNG, a BMP file. But I think the biggest one is the ability to convert to Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and WordPerfect. This is a very commonly requested feature, and now it's going to be in version in the FileCenter Pro 10 to be able to go in there and convert to a Word file or Excel, etc. So that will be something that will be very useful for you. And then the last one here is going to be the Omni Page Ocr. With FileCenter 10 Pro Plus, you're going to get that Omni Page OCR engine, and that's possibly the most trusted OCR engine in the business. The other OCR engines FileCenter has supported in the past will continue to be available. This will just be another option that you'll be able to have. So with that, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the FileCenter software so that you can see how some of these features work. Alright, so you should be able to see my screen here now. I'm now showing the FileCenter Professional Plus version of the software. So as a beta user, you will get that the full-blown version. We're giving you that Professional Plus version, the Pro Plus, so that you can actually test it with all the features that is going to be there. Again, that will be good until the 15th of May, and then it'll basically shut you down. So with that, so you should be able to see now the interface. This is one of the things that we were talking about. We've really modernized this interface in the ribbon, and you can actually go in there and change the color. So for instance, if you were to come up here to the settings icon, you'll be able to come in, you'll see there's these different themes here. So with the ribbon theme, I can come in and do a default. So if you were familiar with like the dark gray or the defaults that we had in previous versions, you can actually see here, for instance, I've gone ahead and switched that over. One of the things that also changes here is the backdrop behind the file window itself. That is also now gray, based off of the theme that you have selected. Personally, I like gray. That's my favorite one here. But there's so many awesome new ribbon themes here that we can actually select. When we are on the default, you have also the accent color where you have blue, green, orange, purple, and yellow. So I can come in here and switch from the blue that we had previously to a green. So very similar to like the Microsoft Excel ribbon that you see there. So you can go ahead and play around with that ribbon accent color. I'm going to switch it back to just the default of what you'll have when you first download the program. Also here you'll see there's new icons here. We've just tried to update everything here to make it look more refreshed and more modernized, as I mentioned before. So this is something that will be very helpful for you as well. One other change in the interface as well is also there's a new home button. This home tab here along the top just shows me the last items that were available that I had looked at recently, and so those are something that I can also click on, and it takes me right to the edit tab so that I can start working on that file if needs be. Alright, so now let's go ahead and dive a little bit into the new PDF editor as well. So when we come into the PDF editor, I'm going to go ahead and select this PDF document here. You'll be able to right click or double click on the file and come into the Open in FileCenter Edit tab. You'll see that the whole PDF editor interface has kind of changed a little bit too. There's some new icons up here along the top that you'll see. I'm going to point out a few of these, some of them that are the same as before. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail there. I just want to kind of keep this as brief of a video as I can so that you can get in there, start really playing with it and testing it out. So just like normal, you're your stamps are going to be the same, so you'll see your dynamic stamps, any kind of signatures that you might create. You can actually go out and create transparent signatures that will be able to be stamps, so that when you do put that in there, this is already something that is available now, but it is something that is not widely used. But we do have a knowledge base article that walks you through that process of creating that signature. So one of the things that we mentioned of one of the changes that is going to be available is that you can actually now put in watermarks. To do that, you'll come right up here to where it says document. You'll come down to the watermarks and you'll add that watermark. You'll see here, for instance, right now I've got one in here that just says Seattle Mariners. So I'm originally from Seattle, so I'm a big Seahawks fan as well. So we'll go ahead and put on Seahawks. And we'll go ahead and apply that to the document, and you'll now see that there's this watermark that stretches across that document. If at any time you wanted to remove the document, then you can also come in there and do that just by coming back to the documents and watermarks and removing all. And that will remove all your watermarks. You just confirm that and you're all set. Okay, so the other one here is also under the document. It's the header and footer. So if I wanted to add a header and footer, I can come in here and do that. I can do that whether it's the left side, center, or right side on both the header and the footer. I can put in a date. So if I wanted to insert a date, I can come in here and put that format in. You can kind of see a preview of what that would look like here. You can go ahead and put in the date format that you would like by just clicking here on this button. And I can also insert a page number. So if I wanted to insert a page number into the right footer, I can do that as well. So once I click OK on that, you'll see some of those changes be made. So here's the date, and down at the bottom right hand corner, here's my page number. Now, one thing that a lot of our legal firms are going to really love is also going to be the new Bates stamping, or the Bates numbering. So when I come into the Bates numbering, I can come in here and go ahead and I can add that to multiple files, or I can come in, just click on Add, and then I have this ability to come in and put that Bates number on the file as well. And then you'll be able to format that as you need to do that. So that is the Bates numbering. Again, when you apply that, you'll see that down here in the bottom left-hand corner. But again, this is a brand new feature that I really think that most of our attorneys are going to really love. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go into one additional thing that I think is one of the biggest keys here. You can see in this particular instance, in this document, it says fourscore and then there's like all this typing that is in the document. So I can see that there was some typos that were that were made on the document when I was creating it. And so to be able to go in there and clean that up, we have this new little text content. It's an edit content tool here as it's named here. So when I click on that, it kind of creates a box around the formatting of the document of where the text is. And so when I come in here and actually double click on that, I can actually see my cursor here now, and I can come in and delete that particular part of it. And so I can come in here and say this is supposed to say 8 years ago, and so I can start typing this in. Now this feature is going to be available to you if the document, the PDF document that you are editing, was converted from a Word file. If it was a scanned image, it does not have that capability. But when it comes to the printed to PDF, you can come in here and start editing that document. And so that just makes it really simple for you guys to come in, make any kind of editing changes to a document so that you don't have to try and recreate it all over again. Now, of course, there's other items that are going to be in here. We ourselves are still playing around with all the new features that the new PDF editor has come out with. One that you will see here, again, under the documents, you'll come in and you can see the redaction. And so I can come in here and redact any of the information that I may want to redact. But that is something that I will be able to do there as well. So I hadn't deselected the editing of the content tool. So let's come back up here to document and redaction. We'll mark for redaction, and I can come in here and mark that. You'll see that it kind of highlights it at first, so you can still see that file. Once you actually can commit that file or basically flatten the comments, that redaction will take place, and it cannot be removed. So if you're going to edit something, you want to make sure that you're making a copy of that file. Okay, so now let's go ahead. I'm going to come out of the editing capabilities, and we're going to go into the image cleanup. So I'm going to come over here under the cleanup, and in this particular example, I've got a document that has been skewed, and it has some border to it. Now, what this image cleanup is it's really for, again, new scans or existing PDFs that have been scanned, and now basically in FileCenter we can now automatically fix these common scanning issues, on a wide basis. Like, it used to be that we could do some of this cleanup, but it was one page at a time, and it was more tedious. Now let's just kind of come in here and show you how this is going to work. So we can notice that this document has a black border. It's definitely skewed, and so we want to clean that up. So we select our file, we come up here to the cleanup icon, and then we come in. You'll be able to give that file a new name. We don't want to overwrite the original right now. We want to make sure that everything gets cleaned up perfectly first, and then we come up and we click on OK. And what that's going to do is it's going to spit out a brand new document for us with the same document name. And you'll see here now that this document has been deskewed, and it has removed the black border that was around the edges. So this particular feature, again, up on the cleanup tool bar here, and we can come in. You can see here are the options that you might want to do. You have the removing of the border, hole punches, deskewing, and despeckling, and you can do that either on a custom range. So maybe it doesn't have it on every page or every document, so you can come in there and put in that range, but then you can also just do all the pages all at once, and that's the default. That's very commonly preferred. Most of the time it's because when you're scanning, it's doing it to all the pages. Okay, so that ends the portion on the looks like I actually went and converted that again, but that ends that automatic image cleanup portion of it. However, I want to show you one other area where that is going to be available. So you can actually come up here to the scan icon. Now, I don't have a scanner myself that's hooked up to the computer that I'm at right now. It has a Twain driver. I'm using a Fujitsu ScanSnap, but you'll see here that when you do scan using a scanner that has a Twain driver, that you'll also have those same capabilities that are going to be built right in here. So as long as you've got the Pro Plus, you'll have that ability to remove the hole punches, borders, deskewing, and despeckling. So that is another area where you'll be able to go ahead and handle those different cleanup tools. Okay, so the next one here is being able to convert it to multiple different file types. So when we come in, I'm going to come into this new folder here. We have two different documents that I'm going to give examples for. In the first one, we're going to go ahead and select this Word file that we were just using, or the PDF file that had been printed to Word. And so we're going to come up here now to edit this document. One of the things that I found about this particular feature is, again, it's maybe you can't find the original, you can't find that Word file that you had created and then you had printed to PDF. Maybe you deleted the Word document thinking you were never going to need it again. This ability, because it's been so commonly requested, we went out and found a great company provide us this feature. And this ability is to convert a PDF, again, to a Word file, Excel, WordPerfect, or even a PowerPoint. And it's a formatted extraction. So in this particular case, with the speaking notes, I can come right up here and click on Convert. And then I will have this option to either convert it to be a TIFF file, a JPEG, a PNG file, or a BMP file. But then you'll see here below, I've got a doc, Word doc, an Excel document, and a PowerPoint, and also WordPerfect. There's no image here or a little icon for the WordPerfect, mainly just because of the fact I don't have WordPerfect on my computer. So it just doesn't pick it up. So we're going to go ahead and we want to convert this over to be a new Word file. And so we're going to click on Start Conversion. And what we'll see here is we're going to see a brand new document. You'll see that it actually comes in. It brings it right into the preview of the document for that Word doc. So it's just that simple. It goes in there and recreates that. This again is going to be very useful in many different industries. The accounting industry is going to be one where maybe you've got a friend that sent you over a PDF of an engagement letter and you want to steal it and make it your own. This is a way that you're going to be able to convert it without having to recreate the whole document. The attorneys will also have a big use for this as well, and so this is going to be a great feature for you to go in there and use our formatted output of using the conversion tool. The next one is going to be this drivers list. You can see that it is a document that had been created in Excel, and so I can come up here now and click on the convert, and we're going to do the same thing. This time we're just going to select Excel instead. We'll select start the conversion, and what it's going to do is, again, it'll select the preview of that new document, so you'll see the new preview of the Excel document. But when I come in and open that document up, you'll be able to see that it's been formatted into the cells that it was inside of the PDF document. And from here I can proceed to add color to the cells. I can come in and I can put in my formulas again. And one common question that I continue to have is whether or not formulas are going to show up. Just remember that once you've printed from an Excel document to PDF, there are no formulas or hidden cells or anything like that. So if any of those things were available at the time of inside of the actual original Excel document and you've printed it to PDF, they are not going to show up here. I do believe that this is going to be a really big help for a lot of our customers, and I hope that you'll enjoy this particular feature. But the formatted output is definitely one of my favorites, along with the automatic image cleanup as well. Granted, again, I'm torn there too, because I also love that PDF editor and the new interface. So those are some of those different things that are available under the OCR engine. So if you come in here to the OCR, let's go ahead and grab a PDF here. This is where you're going to be able to come in and select the Omni page. So when you come in and select OCR, or if you're scanning to a document, then you'll be able to select the Omni page as your option there. And so then you can come in, click on Start OCR, and that'll go through the OCR process. I'm not going to do that here just because OCRing just takes time, and even though this is a one-page document, we're trying to keep this as short as possible, and we're already nearly at the 25-minute mark. So, but with that OCR engine, that is going to conclude the new features that I wanted to chat about today. One thing that you'll continue to see here is that we're going to continue to improve the product. Anytime that you do have any of those issues that are coming up, again, I just want to remind you to go ahead and send those over to support@lucian.com. Again, mention that you're a beta user. If you do find that you have those enhancement requests or new features that you're looking for inside of our program that we don't have, again, we drive a lot of our product features by our customers, and we definitely love to listen to that. If it's something that is going to be widely used among all of our users, we're definitely gung-ho to get working on some of those different things. with version 10 itself, this is just the start of what is going to be new in FileCenter 10, whether that be the Pro or the Pro Plus. It'll determine some of those different features, but we do have a huge long list of enhancement requests that have come from our customer base that we are going to be starting to work on once version 10 is officially released out to our customer base. So if you have any questions at all, feel free. You can contact me directly. The best way right now, just because of the influx of emails and phone calls that are coming in about the beta, the best way to reach me is going to be by my email address, so that you can go ahead and quickly send a message over with a question or anything like that. If I'm available, I'll give you a call. If I'm not, then I will let you know when I can give you a call back. But then also on top of that, if it ends up being something that is more of a support issue or like a bug or something like that, you'll want to make sure that you're sending that over to support@lucian.com. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. We thank you for your time for watching, and we hope that you'll get into the program and really start to play with it. If you do have any other questions, again, please reach out to me. Let me know what questions you may have, and I can quickly whip up a video if needed and get that out to everybody so that we can have that broadcast to all of the people that are beta testing the program now. So with that, I'll go ahead and sign off. We look forward to catching you on future webinars and future videos. Have a great day.